Hello, this is Mr. Falls for a new marathon submission video once again. This time it's on Flicker of Hope. Maybe you know this game as Wick, WICK, but it has to change, the dev team has to change the name for copyright reason or something like that. I don't remember exactly. Personally, I prefer the name Flicker of Hope. I feel like it's more unique. This is a mix between horror and stealth game. More stealth game, I would say. It's not necessarily very scary. You play at this little candle you're seeing in the screen, and you have to flee from a scary monster named Mara. I think that's how you're pronouncing it. And this is a very short run. World record is 650. But there's some pretty interesting stuff about this run. I'm gonna start the game now. The game, the timer won't start right now. There will be a cutscene before it really starts. Uh, I will probably do some marathon safety strats, especially when it comes to checkpoints, because on the previous run before recording that, I didn't add a checkpoint and it made me respawn very early in the game. So I'm probably gonna take more checkpoints and stuff like that. Deathless runs on this game are pretty hard to get. If you're going for risky strats, you're gonna see all the little mechanics there. For such a short game, there are a good amount of them. And the run will start when I will be able to move. Now. So for now, the only things I can do is sprinting and jumping. You will see on the ground there's some wax, and if you're going on it, forgot to put QWERTY mode back. That's fine. If you're going on the wax, as you can see, the candle will grow back. There's basically a wax meter, and if your wax meter is expired, when the candle is too small, you will die. So you have to be very careful with this resource. Usually I'm a little bit safer than what the world record order is doing, because I'm not very confident with my knowledge of the game. By the way, I'm playing on not on controller actually, I'm playing on keyboard. But the world record order plays on controller. So we got this item, I have no idea what it is actually. I'm gonna sneak here to not be detected by Mara and die. And this is the only part of the game where you're gonna see me using this. Usually it's to be harder to be detected, but in the speedrun it's required only there. Otherwise I'm usually gonna sprint, which use more wax as well. By the way, yeah, I'm passing through the Mara because this is scripted here. I'm being careful here because platforming in this game can be very tricky. The candle jumps are pretty janky, I'm not gonna lie. Just stopping here just a little bit. And yeah, one mechanic I didn't mention, which I used before, is that you can create what they call the body, and they can allow you to lure the enemies, either Mara itself, or you can see those little mosquitos, I call them. In the game, I think they are called Legions of Mara. I can sneak past through them here, that's not a problem. I'm gonna take this checkpoint just for safety, because I'm gonna try risky stuff if I don't die. I didn't stay long enough here. That's the kind of mistake you may see in the run. I'm gonna still try the risky strats because it would be good if I can show it to you. You can uh, play with the AI of Mara. I'm gonna be far away from it and try to go below the thing here, the furniture. I forgot the name again. Creating a body to attract the mosquitoes. Okay, that worked better than usual. Usually I'm taking a hit from the mosquito. They are not one-shotting you, thankfully, but they are decreasing your wax meter a lot. Mara is one it killed though, so be very careful with that. Good platforming here, let's go. Taking a bit of wax here, and we are going again. Same here. I'm gonna use a body to lure Mara again. Hopefully she will be in a good spot. That's a pretty unusual spot here, probably because I died before. But yeah, she won't be bothered by me, as you can see. I'm gonna use a body here again because there will be a lot of mosquitoes and it seems like this is a good safe strat, which I've discovered thanks to Nazi. Hopefully that will work. Okay. I used to do another strat, sorry, which was done in a former world record, and it was just passing through the horde of mosquitoes, but that was basically RNG. You have a chance of not taking a hit, you have a chance of taking one hit but still survive, and just a chance to be comboed to death. The safer strat is slightly slower, but I prefer going for that on my runs now. Nazi got a 650 with this strat, so I'm guessing this is still a good strat to use. It's not gonna lose you too much time. This is the last very scary part. Gonna use a body again. Gonna let it... Okay. That was very... So it was attracted by me at first, but then it saw the body and it backed out, and that saved my life because usually if it sees me, this is death. But now there are not much danger anymore. We are basically in the area where you're probably not gonna die, and you just have to have good movements, good platforming, which is easier said than done. Especially here because there's a lot of platforming. And somehow your candle is moving pretty weirdly sometimes. There's a bone boost here that can happen sometimes. It gave me my previous PB. It's not happening. So little story about that. On my 719, this 719 happened thanks to the spawn boost, and I wasn't able to replicate it at all, even with trying a lot. And Nezizov, who, as I said, has a world record, couldn't replicate it either. So it seems like it was some good RNG about the physics. But we are coming at the end of the run now. The timer will stop when the camera will move. And time. I think that was a 732, which with a pretty stupid death is actually pretty good. So yeah, very short run, but there's a lot of cool strat, cool platforming optimization. Uh, you can go for safe strat with a little body, but there is some non-strats which where you can you're not necessarily using the body and just going and praying to get a good RNG or just a good line or some stuff like that. So there's still some things to explore in this game. It's also free, so if you want to give it a try, don't hesitate casually or as a speedrun. Pretty interesting run. Can be pretty frustrating though, and hard sometimes. You will probably have a lot of attempts where you will just don't know what to do, and you will have to learn how Mara and the mosquitoes will behave. Also, the sequence at the beginning is pretty long. You have a long cutscene before the timer starts, and then you have the other cutscene which lasts for about 40 seconds. So yeah, pretty long cutscene for such a short run, but still there's some interesting stuff about it. And yeah, I hope you enjoyed this little presentation of this run. Uh, Nothing else more to say. Yeah, I think we are good. Thank you for watching and see you for a new video hopefully soon. Bye bye.